Borough Park, Brooklyn on Wednesday afternoon. In contrast to what Pix 11 saw here even a week ago, a majority of people, but by no means all, are wearing face masks. And the scene today is also much more calm than it was late Tuesday night into the early morning hours. That's the reaction that some members of the Orthodox Jewish community here had to a designation by Governor Cuomo that their community was one of 3 in New York City and 5 statewide that are so-called red zones. This is one of them, shown on a map of Western Brooklyn, issued by the state. On social media, there were complaints that the red zone's not even red. So here it is in living color. Where you see red, according to the state government, mass gatherings will be banned. Churches, synagogues, mosques, and other houses of worship can have no more than 10 people at a time. Restaurants will be takeout only, and non-essential businesses closed starting Thursday. The same is true in central Queens and in Far Rockaway, Queens, by order of the governor and enforced by the mayor.
De Blasio moron number 1 and the other guy's moron number 2.
He says he's concerned the restrictions could make life that's finally starting to come back from the depths of the pandemic backtrack economically.
People need to make money. People need to pay their rent. You know what I mean?
This shop owner says he knows his shop's across the street from one of the more than 100 schools in the red zone that have to shut down for at least 2 weeks.
Now, since they don't have to come across the street to go buy the bread, things get tougher, a lot tougher.
But another neighbor pointed out the order is temporary.
If we all wore a mask and stayed 6 feet apart, it wouldn't be so much of a red zone anymore.
The mayor and governor agreed, saying it's not just a 2-week crackdown, it's meant to be 2 weeks of improvement.
We're going to be doing an outreach effort, education effort, full force. We immediately will have 1,200 personnel on the ground today. And
some people are unhappy. I understand it. These limitations are better than going back to close down.
And a member of the White House Coronavirus Task Force was in the area today as part of her 5-month tour. She said the restrictions work.
I can't tell you how many, really tens of hotels and dining rooms and takeout we have been through. But if you wear your mask and you physically distance and you disinfect your hands, you can be out and about.